One.
Hey there, this is Pam Dors with the Talbot Greenya Group, and we have a very special talk that we're doing today. We have an amazing agent, Helena Talbot. She is the partner and the leader of the Talbot Greenya Group. And we're going to talk to Helena today so she can tell us all about herself, because we're going to do a short series on meeting the agents of the Talbot Greenya Group. So Helena, tell us all about yourself.
Here I am. So 41 years in the business. I was a past broker owner for 20 years. Started in Loudoun County full-time back in 1979. You can imagine the growth that I have seen in the county. At that time, Leesburg was just a small town. And when you showed property, you were in your car all day long, in order to actually get from house to house, because we did not have
call from Dors.
I don't know what that is. So we didn't have a lot of houses back then. I started off as a State Department wife, and landed in Loudoun County in 1976. I have two children, Samantha, who's just like an amazing, amazing woman. And my son is severely handicapped, the cerebral palsy, and lives in a fabulous private group home in Leesburg. And if anybody has a severely disabled child or adult at home that they need to have care, please contact me, and I would be happy to tell you all about the NYA private group home that accepts local families. So back to real estate.
Wow. Well, so what would you say, other than the growth, and maybe that would be the answer, but what is the absolute biggest change that you've seen in Loudoun County in your span of time being there? The amount of people, the change in number of homes or prices going up, or, what would be the absolute biggest thing that you've seen change?
In 1995, the Dulles Greenway opened up, and that brought out all of the developers. So up until about 2005, they were developing everything all the way out from Sterling. Ashburn was barely anything at that point in time. It brought them out. And then we had a slowdown, and so building stopped, and that's why we have low inventory right now. But basically, it's the growth. It's just like amazing. Loudoun County was a horse town, basically.
Wow. What's your favorite thing about Loudoun County and working there?
I don't really think I have a favorite thing per se. I'm actually pro-growth for the county. I moved to Leesburg 20 years ago, and I love the fact of the convenience of everything being as close by. I love the fact that there's still a lot of open green land, that it has been protected and cannot be further subdivided, but that's more out in the western part of the county. I just think it's a beautiful county. I love the fact that the vineyards and the breweries have come in full force. So there's always something to do on weekends. I no longer have to travel further in to shop. I used to have to go all the way into Tyson's Corner in order to buy clothing or anything of interest for your home. Now it's all right here in Leesburg and further out as well. The thing I dislike the most is all the traffic. The traffic is just like amazing all the way out to Percival and then on out to Bluemont Ways. It's just like I don't know. It used to be that Route 7 was only 2 lanes, and now it's 4 and 5 lanes, and the traffic is just like amazing. You used to be able to go from Leesburg all the way into Tyson's Corner, and there would be one stoplight.
Wow. It's amazing to have somebody like you on our team that has been in the area for so long, because you're able to, just like you were saying, you know, put forth your thoughts on what it was like before, where it's going now, and to just know the entire area as well as you do. So do you, how far outside of Loudon do you go? I mean, where would you say would be where your very special area is, or how far would you be willing to go
Well,
as an agent?
basically, I do all of Loudoun County, but primarily Leesburg and East. I have sold out in Winchester. I've sold out in Berryville, type of thing. So I wouldn't say that I'd really go much past Winchester, but I have sold over in Front Royal. And then I have sold in Reston. So I will go in that far. I typically don't go much further than Reston, although I was doing Vienna the other day. So it's basically wherever a client wants to go.
Well, you're a very well-traveled woman, Helena, and I think anybody that gets to use you as their agent is incredibly blessed because of your wealth of knowledge and your number of years in the business. I mean, it's just an amazing encyclopedia inside your brain, and I'm hoping to pick your brain for as long as I can to get as much information from you, and it's just terrific having you as a resource for sure.
Well, thanks so much. You know, during the downturn, my dog's barking. I actually got into the appraisal business just to keep the money coming in. I never got licensed as an appraiser. It was just like an apprentice type of thing. And luckily that's over, because we used to have to go and take actual photos of houses that had sold. And it was very difficult to find them because they were always country houses and the signs were down. And now I hear your animals.
Yes, my rooster comes up to the window every time I'm live. I don't know how he knows that, but he does. Maybe your dog is barking at my rooster.
It's a wake-up call. It sounds like to me.
Oh boy. Well, is there anything else that you would love to have our viewers to know about you? Is there anything other than just how wonderfully well-versed you are in everything real estate? Is there anything else that you would love for them to know?
Yeah, I love dealing with the over 55 people, primarily just because I'm over 55. And so I resonate with that type of thing. But I am also just under contract with a young couple that have 6 children living in a small townhouse in Sterling. And they have finally gotten a ratified offer after 4 failed tries in this market.
Wow.
So I'm so pleased for them. I just love working with people. You know, it's fun. Real estate is always changing. It's never the same. You're always learning something. It keeps you active and on your feet. And I'll probably do it until I have one foot in the grave.
Well, that is wonderful. Like I said, I think you're a terrific asset to our team. I think you're a wonderful person to be able to answer questions for anybody looking to buy or sell. With your appraisal experience and your broker experience, you're just a wealth of knowledge, and you should be everybody's #1 pick if they have the opportunity.
Oh, thank you. That's so sweet.
Absolutely. Well, if there's nothing else, I think we will say goodbye. You know, this is Pam Dors from the Talbot Greenya Group. We are never too busy for your referrals. And
Helena Talbot from the Talbot Greenya Group.
all righty. Have a good day, folks. Bye-bye.
Bye.